Horatio G. Spafford was a successful lawyer and businessman in Chicago with a lovely family, a wife, Anna, and 5 children. However, they were not strangers to tears or tragedy. Their young son died with pneumonia in 1871, and in that same year, much of their business was lost in the Great Chicago Fire. Yet God, in His mercy and kindness, allowed the business to flourish once more. Thinking a vacation would do his family good, he sent his wife and 4 daughters on a ship to England. Mr. Spafford had planned to go with his family, but he found it necessary to stay in Chicago to help solve an unexpected business problem. He told his wife he would join her and their children in Europe a few days later. His plan was to take another ship. About 4 days into the crossing of the Atlantic, the ship that the Spaffords were on collided with a powerful iron-hulled Scottish ship, the Loch Earn. Suddenly, all of those on board were in grave danger. Anna hurriedly brought her 4 children on the deck. She knelt there with Annie, Margaret Lee, Bessie, and Tanetta, and prayed that God would spare them if that would be His will, or to make them willing to endure whatever awaited them. Within approximately 12 minutes, Lieve de Havre slipped beneath the dark waters of the Atlantic, carrying with it 226 of the passengers, including the 4 Spafford children. A sailor, rowing a small boat over the spot where the ship went down, spotted a woman floating on a piece of the wreckage. It was Anna, still alive. He pulled her onto the boat, and they were picked up by another larger vessel, which 9 days later landed them in Cardiff, Wales. From there she wired her husband a message which began, "Saved alone, what shall I do?" Another of the ship's survivors, Pastor Weiss, later recalled Anna saying, "God gave me 4 daughters. Now they have been taken from me. Someday I will understand why." Mr. Spafford booked passage on the very next available ship and left to join his grieving wife. With the ship about 4 days out, the captain of the ship, aware of the tragedy that had struck the Spafford family, summoned Horatio to tell him that they were now passing over the spot where the shipwreck had occurred. As Horatio looked over the sea, he thought about his daughters. Words of comfort and hope filled his heart and mind. He wrote them down. It became a great hymn. It is titled, "It is Well with My Soul."
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well with my soul. Though Satan should buffet, though trials should come, let this blessed assurance control, that Christ hath regarded my helpless estate, and hath shed His own blood for my soul. My sin, oh, the bliss of this glorious thought. My sin, not in part, but the whole, is nailed to his cross, and I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul. It is well with my soul, It is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when the face shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll, the trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well